with the Ranchers Homestead. Welcome back. So pressure canning season is upon us. So I tend to do a lot more water bath canning in the beginning of the summer, and as we enter into the fall and winter months, I bust out my pressure canner and I start getting other meals that need to be pressure canned on my shelf. So today we're actually going to talk about two different pressure canners and which ones I use and what I like about them both. So the first one we're going to talk about is this All-American pressure canner right here. This was actually the canner that I started with and that I used from the get-go. My pastor's wife back in California, when I first started wanting to learn how to pressure can, she actually had one and said I wasn't using it, and so she offered to let me use it. It was amazing because I was able to use it for an entire year before having to purchase my own. I really love the All-American. For one, it is made here in America, so it is very heavy duty. It's actually one of the more heavy duty pressure canners out there on the market. It is timeless, so you'll be able to pass this down from generation to generation. The one thing that I don't like about it is that it is not suitable for glass top stoves. Now, I have a gas stove here in this house, and so this is fine to use. But in all of my other previous houses, I had a glass top stove. I was a rebel and I used it on those stoves, but I was always waiting for them to break. They are way too heavy to be used on it, and the heating element doesn't heat evenly, and so it does build pressure. I was a rebel. I was very careful about the things that I did in it, but it is not suitable for that. And so that is one of the downfalls of it. The other downfall is that you have this weight here, and you have to do one extra step in the canning process as opposed to my Denali canning the tanker. So you do need to vent your canner before, and so you have to leave this off, let it come to a full steam coming out, wait 10 minutes before putting it on, then build pressure. So you kind of have to be really within arm's reach of your canner as you're doing the project. Whereas with the tanker, it's a little bit more simple. You do need to be in earshot of it, but you don't need to be right next to it the entire time. Okay, now let's talk about the tanker. What I love about the tanker is that it can be used on any stovetop. So that includes an induction stovetop, a glass top stove, electric stove, or even gas top. So one canner, and you get to use it on any stovetop that you have. The Denali canning also has an automatic vent system right here in their handle. So your weighted gauge always stays on and you never have to worry about taking it off. And so that makes this a really, really simple beginner canner to use. It's very lightweight, so that's why it is safe to use on all different stovetops. And for that reason, I use my Denali canner the most. I recommend, it's really hard. The Denali canner is cheaper in price. So if you're just beginning, you're not sure what you want to do, you don't know how much you'll can, I would say start here. I love them both, but for different reasons. And so I would say if I had to pick one right now as a beginning canner, just starting out, I would go with the tanker. You can use it on any stovetop. It's lightweight, it's cheaper in price, and it's very, very simple to use. I have plenty of videos for canning beans, ready-made meals, and different things here that using this canner. I actually have videos using both canners. So either one you could find here on my YouTube channel. But if you're looking for a canner just to get started with, I would highly recommend the tanker. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that it gave you a little insight of the two different kinds of canners, two ones that you can use for pressure canning, which one I like and why I like them. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. I send out one new video every single week. Jump on over to the blog and put in your email address. I send out an email a week over there with just different recipes and things that we're doing here on our homestead. Make sure to come back next week for a brand new video. We'll see you next time. Take care.